Hello, everybody. My name is Katie Scherer, founder and creative lead at Big Picture Strategies LLC. I think we're live, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to proceed as if we are. Welcome to my community, to my page. It's a pleasure to be able to come before you and speak to you directly. My name is Katie Scherer. You'll have to forgive me. I've got a little bit of a cough, cold thing happening right now. So my voice does not sound quite like it usually does. But my name is Katie Scherer, as I've said. I have over 20 years of experience in communications and marketing. For the last about 10 years or so, I've been running my own business. Um, Based on the skills that I built up along the way, working in marketing and production work, and was so I believe privileged to witness and be at the entry level of the development of social media. I remember being in my previous agency that I worked at in my 20s. I was like the young Jill of all trades at that place. I just got like every assignment, every new assignment, every unwanted assignment. I was running all over the place doing everything. And I remember catching my attention or the attention of my bosses at the time and telling them about like social media. This is going to be a thing, you guys. We're going to have to start thinking about how we can market in social media. And I guess that's aging me or whatever, but I am a proud Gen Xer who had that analog childhood and came up and experienced all of these wonderful communication things at the beginning and the developmental stages of my career. And I think that that's pretty cool. I will wear that badge proudly. Um, and so I came up just doing everything production, everything writing, web, all that kind of stuff for a long time at that agency. I was there for about 10 years, and I certainly got a really good sense of storytelling and brand storytelling and differentiating between a well-developed brand with strong core messaging and strong visuals that make sense, okay? Not just a graphic, but something that makes sense to the brand story. And that was something that I just loved. I loved storytelling. So no matter what I was doing or how I was telling the story, whether I was writing or, producing video, I loved taking a concept and putting a voice to it. So for the last 10 years, I've been working from home at my own company. Big Picture Strategies, LLC proper, was created about 3 years into my self employment. And after my second daughter was born, I knew that I was able to apply those skills. That I had acquired at the agency and use them online. And so I dove right in and I began working for and representing a lot of amazing online based clients. And so I have such a breadth of experience in both agency and hardcore production. Crossed over to the online world as far as marketing and email campaigns and design, and I just want to introduce myself and present my passion for communications, as you will see. So, my latest venture, I don't say my latest because I've been working on this for a really long time, but what I'm doing now is that I am taking what I've built in that over that 20-year span, and I'm putting all that knowledge together, and I want to make it affordable and accessible to anybody who wants to know about branding, whether you have a startup, whether you are a very well established, successful business, whether you have an Etsy shop and a hobby, whether you have a dream or a skill, or maybe someday I wish I could make money doing this. Everybody, Everybody benefits from a brand. And setting aside all of those other things, everybody, especially in today's world, needs a personal brand. So I was just looking at some numbers over at PR Daily. They have an article that just came out just a couple days ago. 67% of Gen Z adults, 67% believe it's very, or at least somewhat important to have a strong personal brand. Okay. That is insane. Were we talking about personal brands in the 90s? No, no, I don't think we were. I don't think we were talking about personal brands in the early years of Facebook either. This is a new thing, guys. This is anybody from here and down is going to expect a well developed personal brand in the marketplace, online presence, everywhere you go. Now, is this to say that we all need to, personify a business, perspective in our everyday and work lives? No, of course not. But as young adults are coming up and developing their career paths, entering into higher level opportunities, it's not just about writing a resume anymore. People are expecting to see an online presence and a professional online presence these days. So branding is important for everybody. Where I come at it is from the perspective of someone who's had a business for 10 years and has been working in branding, specifically in online branding for the past 10 years, and also applying that to my own business. So in my latest shift, as I mentioned, I am pouring my branding knowledge into a more accessible platform. So I am very excited to have started to put together these online communities, of which I'm so grateful and proud that you are a part of. Hello to anybody who is watching, and especially those who couldn't join and will be watching this replay. Thanks for checking back and seeing about, hearing about all the amazing things we have going on over here at Big Picture Strategies. So, with the help of my completely indispensable team, Rabia and Athena, my production and project assistants, the three of us, and also my incredible husband, Derek, with his support. The four of us have put together an incredible multi-class level, like 25 modules, like branding package that's accessible for anybody who wants to learn about branding, and not necessarily from like a business, perspective. Yes, of course, that's important, but specifically from brand design, for the art of brand and brand storytelling. That's where my passion lies. So I was giving this some thought the other day, and I was thinking, well, I mean, I do every day, but I was thinking about how to describe this particular concept. And what I thought of is that when you build a brand, whether or not it's a business brand or a personal brand, the brand does not simply is not simply comprised of a graphic, a color palette, maybe a motto, and a logo, and logoed items. Obviously, those are also important for so many people. But a brand goes way deeper than that. A brand is a living, sturdy root system, a foundation. A brand is something that you need to believe in. A brand not only encompasses the values of your products and services, but the value of your corporate culture and ultimately of your own values. Those have to be defined for everybody, but if they're defined and applied properly to brand design, They will elevate your brand to something that you can believe in and you can stand on. So let me take you to a hypothetical of a woman who's starting her own business, who recently got divorced, who is now living on her own with two girls and wants to continue working from home and homeschooling her children. Well, that woman was me, several years back now. And because of my brand, because of what I knew that I could do and what I could offer and how I could differentiate myself to clients, I was confident in taking that leap of supporting myself and my two children through that period of time and continuing to homeschool them and work from home. Um, I wouldn't have necessarily felt that confidence if I didn't have the presence in my own mind of a strong foundation for what my company meant to me and where I believed it could go. And that is what I desire for you, not just for your small business or your existing business, or you're starting out business, putting together a concept kind of a business, all and any of all of those things, but also for somebody who doesn't quite know how to begin their own online presence, who maybe doesn't even know how to, throw up an Instagram like with their new restaurant launch. Um, there's so many things that can evolve from having a well-defined and well thought out brand. So that's what I offer to you tonight. I'm very excited to send a link to you guys. I don't know if I can do it in the comments. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can do it live here. I'm on StreamYard and have just only just begun. Oh, no, I'm not going to experiment. Well, I'm live. I'm going to drop it in the comments. So, what I'm going to do is drop in a link for you guys that has a free download that's going to start you on this branding journey. Okay, that's free PDF download with all the main guide points of a lot of what I've spoken here tonight, as well as how you can get started to build a brand that you can believe in, a brand that stands on its own and differentiates you. And you're also going to find some amazing information about my newly launched course, which is on discount just for you guys tonight. So I want you guys to follow those links. Definitely drop in the comments how you heard about big picture strategies. We're just putting ourselves out there online. I want you to please share every asset that you can of mine. That would help me out so much. I want everybody to know that this resource exists, because I will tell you that the value of the information in the entirety of the course that I've launched is far beyond the investment price of the course. If you were to hire somebody to advise you in your branding and marketing in a business, it's going to cost a lot more than that. So, my goal is for everybody to be able to receive this information and to access me so I can help you on this journey as well. So, in the link that I'm going to drop, we also have a link to a one on one consult. Backtrack. A link to a one on one consult with me. I'm just going to start that all over. In the comments, you're going to find a link that you can follow to book an appointment with me, where you and I can collaborate privately to talk about your personal branding journey, challenges, ideas, anything. So I'm so pleased to be able to give you my PDF tonight, my link to my one on ones, and special launch price for my course. It's been a real pleasure to talk to you guys. Thank you for joining me. Have an amazing night.